after the 25th of April, if we've secured fifth spot of playoffs, but happy days. We've given ourselves a chance. We'd be away in both games. If we did, well, we'd be away obviously in the first one and the semi-final, and then depending what happened with that, if we went through, we'd be away again. Obviously, if we went out, then that'd be it. But yeah, I was saying to Candy before, I said I'm glad we went to the meet the manager thing with Elwo, because as he reiterated, the hard work that he did with Widnes took 2.5 years, and he can't make any guarantees. I just I've just got to remember stuff like that, and yeah, just think what progress has been made. It may not be as fast as what we'd like it, but I feel like I've got to be patient, because if I was to say, oh yeah, this is shit, this isn't good enough, I think, well, it's a lot better than it was last season. I know that's not. I fully get it's not hard to be better than last season. It really isn't. But 9 games left. We're just gonna have to dig in, fight for every point, and yeah, as I said, another 5 wins if we can get them. Then maybe even 4. I'm thinking now. I think I'd say 5 would be probably what we'd need. I still think we can get 5 wins from 9 games, and I might sound like I'm maybe deluded or silly, but I think we can get 5 wins, and we can get 75 points, which will hopefully be enough roundabout. Obviously, we don't know, but some of these games, definitely, I think we can get wins in. It's just having the mentality and the application, and I'm sure they understand how important it is, and I'm sure most of the players are aware of our record in playoffs and that, and understand the fans are desperate for to break the spell of coming so close and falling at the last hurdle. Yeah, I was just going to mention one other thing before. If anyone saw me get a little bit angsty or angry yesterday, and I apologise for that. Basically, we got I think the ball come in, and I think one of our players got booked for apparently diving. I have seen it back on Candy's videos, and I'm not trying to not stick up for our player, but I don't think it was a penalty. But in that moment, I think I was so frustrated, I was just kind of shouting. I kind of maybe had a bit of a moment. I was drinking, had a drink, and I didn't throw it or anything. I just kind of just shook it a bit in my hand because I was a bit angry. I wasn't trying to aim it or throw it at anyone at the keeper. So, but if anyone's seen that and thinks it's that wrong, I apologise for that, because I don't condone bad behaviour and the throwing of objects or unsporting behaviour. I get like any supporter, we can get emotional and passionate and say things we might regret, or maybe should be a bit careful sometimes. But I've got Clitheroe are a really good club, and they're very welcoming, and I wish them all the best to a club that I like. And at the end, I think we had one of them plastic horns that we bought. I think Ben next to us was using it, and at the end we dropped it on the floor. And he said, "Oh, sorry, do you mind picking it up off the floor?" And the guy gave it to us, and he said, "Oh, safe journey back." And we were like, "Oh, thank you." So yeah. There's no will, but I feel a bit silly. I think sometimes, you gotta keep your emotions in check a bit more. After that I kind of thought, I'm not gonna shout and try to shout and just be too get too wound up, because I thought there's no point really. It's one of them days where you're frustrated, but sometimes when you don't deserve anything, you got to accept it. All football supporters of all teams have days like that, and we're still in a good position. And I'm trying to be upbeat and positive, and trying to, see the positives and go, we're still in with a shout. We could still do it, and I believe we can get at least fifth. I do. So I'm still looking forward to the run in, and I'm just hoping we can get secure the fifth spot. I think the top spot is definitely, I say it's definitely gone, but yeah, I think I've conceded on that now. But it was always going to be tough. But yeah, I just wanted to mention at the end, if anyone has seen me and thought it was out of order, it's, I'm sorry, I apologise for it, and I wasn't trying to be unruly or like throw my toys out the pram when things don't go your way. I've got a. It was just, I think I just had a bit of a mad moment, and I just thought, I just got a little bit frustrated, but no, I wasn't trying to, cause any antisocial behaviour or get myself kicked out or in any kind of trouble. That's the last thing I'd want. It's not worth it, and I understand it's important for supporters, for all clubs to behave themselves, especially when things aren't going well, because it's the way it is. Right, I'm going to end this quickly. I hope everyone has a good rest of the weekend, and I know it wasn't the result we wanted, but fingers crossed for next Saturday against home to Stafford. I will leave you all be for now. Come on, Yellows, come on next Saturday.